Well, hello and good evening. No doubt the eagle-eyed viewers amongst you will have spotted what lake we're on already. Yeah, we're back on Kell, 4th week running. I suppose that makes it a month now. Yeah, hoping to continue this campaign. I've been told by somebody who's fishing to the left of me, but he's now left, that he had Warty twice, which is just absolutely mad. He's coming out so often, even though he was a bit down on weight. But it's been a bit of a saga to get here, I tell you. I get here, it's about 4:15. I've just set up the pod, I'm about to set up the rods, want to bait them up, look for the boilies to do some baiting up. What have I done? Left the boilies at home. I mean, you couldn't write this. So I drive home like a madman, get the boilies, come back, and yeah, now we're all set up. So, I am gonna sit down, make myself some supper in a few minutes, and try and relax after a bit of a hectic afternoon. But yeah, I suppose quickly I should tell you what I'm fishing with. The right hand rod is exactly the same as before, except that it's now on a Sticky Baits bloodworm boilie. The only reason I'm using pre-prepared boilies this session is because I just haven't had time to make any, and Merlin is fishing on maggots, so I just decided to go for the convenient route, and I know that there are bloodworm in here and the fish really like the naturals, so hopefully that smell will get them interested. And then the left hand rod is also on a bloodworm boilie, but yeah, otherwise everything's fairly similar. I'm in the same swim, similar tactics, they're in the same places, just off the marginal shelf, and yes, I'll leave those until the morning and then I'll see what's happening. So, see you later. Right then, little pro tip here from me as a fisherman and a German who quite likes his food. Never pay full price for anything. These were £2.50 for 15, or I could have had 6 for £1.50. Which deal is better? Obviously this one. Basically, when I went into the supermarket today, whatever there was a deal on, I bought that I wanted. So, what did I get? I got these, I got some cobra, I got some sausages, a baguette, lemonade, only 77p for a bottle of Schweppes. I mean, that's incredible. So, don't pay full price if you can. Well, it's now the morning. Didn't have anything in the night apart from a lot of rain. I have now moved the left-hand rod over into the far corner of the lake because there have been fish crashing over there quite constantly. So hopefully that'll bring something. I've also changed it just onto a normal hair rig, and I've put on the other rig onto the right hand rod, which is just this normal hair rig but with the bloodworm down the shank, a fake bloodworm, so it's a hook skin I think it's called, so that sort of disguises the hook and hopefully gets the fish enticed because it's a bit of added colour. Yes, it's quite an overcast day, there have been fish crashing quite a lot around the place, so there is activity. Haven't had any knocks yet since I've recast, but I'm quite confident. Right, good evening. It's about 10 to 11, and the left-hand rod that is now down in this close corner on this bank peels away, and this lovely 12.4? 12.8. 12.8, I'm doing myself out of 4 ounces there, but yeah, nice common of 12.8. Luckily not too tight, it's not too late, but a good way to start the session on the second day. Right, let's get some pictures. Right then, it's now Thursday morning, it's about 20 past 9. Unfortunately I didn't really manage to recast that rod properly last night after that fish, because that's just an impossible cast in the dark. But this morning I'm quite pleased with myself because I managed to get it really tight into that bank, and the bailiff says that there is an undercut there, so fish do like to hang out around there. So I've gone and scattered a few boilies around it. It's still in the same general area. I mean, you can see where the line's going. It's pretty much the centre of the screen, it's just the right of the tree. But yeah, that'll stay there all day and probably all night as well, so hopefully it'll be a bit productive again. Also, I haven't given up hope on the right hand rod. That is still my more successful rod, I think, of the two so far in this Kell campaign, but hey, we'll see what happens. Still a whole day, a night, and a little bit of a morning to go. It's really nice to be able to see what the margins look like when the water's down. There's a lovely shelf here, as you can see, and the bottom is actually really nice and snag-free. I mean, there are a couple of little twigs, but that's not anything major, so if you're fishing from the other side and the water's up and there's no one in this one, this is a really good place to cast, because the fish will love to come in here, especially because there's loads of naturals that they can grub up on. Yeah, just a good little tip for anyone who's ever fishing Kell. Right then, as you may be able to tell, it is raining. This rain is supposedly going to be quite heavy, and this should last until about midnight or, well, 1 or 2 in the morning. I don't know exactly. That's what the forecast says. Of course, it can change, but this lake is known as a bad weather lake. I think I've said that before. But hopefully, it will bring something. Merlin has had a 20. Don't know how he does it. It's just a jammy git, I suppose. But yeah, no, I'm still quite confident. I just had a nice sausage sandwich. I've got some more apple pies. So I'm set up for this rain. Nothing can faze me. Right then, it is about 10 to 9 and there is a thunderstorm overhead. As you can probably hear, that's the rain, and I'm hoping that within the next minute we should get a lovely bright flash of lightning and a nice big thunderclap. It was about 5 seconds between the lightning and the thunderclap on the last one, so it's getting closer. It was a really long bit of thunder, went on for about 10-15 seconds, sort of almost on a spectrum of about 180 degrees. Absolutely mad, but yeah, let's leave this filming for a minute or so and see if we can get something. Wow, there we go, there's the lightning. It's a bit further away now. The lightning also wasn't quite as bright. I mean, the one before this was literally blinding. Yeah, there was a bit of thunder. To be honest, I'm quite glad that the storm seems to be skirting us, or skirting around us, because I have no real wish to be playing a fish in the middle of a thunderstorm, because waving 12 foot of carbon around is not a clever idea when there are massive great lightning bolts that will fry you. So I'm quite happy just for a bit of rain, but thunderstorm to not come too close to us. Well, good morning one and all. It's now morning, as you may have heard by me saying good morning. That was a bit of a silly thing to say, but hey. Yes, nothing happened in the night. A bit more lightning and thunder and stuff, but I'm still alive. It's nearly time to pack up, so I think this might be the ending. I've got about an hour left, but I'm not holding out too much hope. But the big news, we've come up with an ingenious plan, which is to leave our bivvies and bed chairs and anything non-essential and not very stealable here, just to save us on weight in carrying and car loading, which should save us a lot of time and effort. Because normally we have to do about 4 trips to carry all our stuff down here, but if we leave all this stuff, it'll probably take us about 2, and they'll be nice easy ones, and then loading the car will take about 3 minutes and we can go home. Also makes it a lot easier when we come back on Monday. Well, I'll be coming back on Monday, Mum will be coming back on Tuesday, but it just makes everything so much easier. You've already got a bivvy set up. If it's raining, you can literally just get the rods out and sit inside, rather than setting everything up in the rain, which is just horrendous. I really hate doing that. But yeah, as you can see, this is the lake. There is a lot of debris on it after the rain of last night, but everything is well. So, I'll leave you with the lovely trees over there, and yeah, see you on Monday.